We are the women. We are the women. Hearts wide open.
The wilderness solo is a big part of the 4 or 8 seasons journey of the School of Shamanic Womancraft. I often say that as it sits at the beginning of the second half of the journey, that the preceding gatherings, which include an opening gathering where the women make a drum and learn about their early imprinting and their default behaviours, which continues into the full moon gathering where they invoke their power animal and feel the medicine that their power animal brings into their lives, and then the dark moon gathering where the women reenact the myth of Inanna and take a willful journey into the underworld. So those 3 gatherings that precede the wilderness solo are really preparation for it, and great preparation for it, because wilderness solo is about a trip to the underworld. It's about calling on all the resources and medicine you carry, and it's about a rebirth of you. So it's a perfectly placed in the middle of the journey, followed a moon later by the debrief, where we check in with everyone and see how they are 1 moon on. It's a bit like a baby moon after a birth, or a honeymoon after a wedding. Jane here,
and Sequoia,
and we're just about to receive the women up the mountain to start the wilderness solo camp here for 25 women going out. Yeah, and
13 magical women holding space at base camp.
May it be a safe and transformational experience
For everyone.
Yeah, blessed be. Emerging from the bush, they came, laden with firewood.
I know, that's it.
Living in community, sharing the work.
People don't cry for tears that won't shed. Time doesn't stop when you close your eyes, and our big old clock will keep on ticking till it does.
So here we are under the red tent, warm drinks, just changed our gum boots because our socks were wet, etc.
Pouring rain and rather cold.
day 2 of the solo. So far, so good. One of the gifts of Wilderness Solo, and there are many, one of them is that when one is alone in nature with no distractions, you get to see all the distractions you tend to make, and you become so much more aware of everything that you're telling yourself in your mind, all your actions and your feelings and your behaviours, such that you can develop a witness perspective and bring that into your life. So there you are, out on your solo, face to face with yourself. It's a very big experience. The beauty of that is that then you see where you fit into the big picture, literally in front of your eyes in nature. And one begins to notice quite strongly the interconnectedness of everything. In nature, for those 3 days and 3 nights, we get to feel that we are actually not in nature, we are actually nature, part of nature. And the conversations happen between the rocks and the weather and oneself. It's a deeply sacred experience. A feeling of being very alive and in relationship with everything. And it provides one with the opportunity to really notice everything about themselves and what things from the past and what fears for the future are running our lives. Base camp is a beautiful experience. We live as a sisterhood, as tribe. We co-create a community like a little village. We have to do everything. And we do it all together, living out in the wilderness for a week or more. That alone, living in tribe, in sisterhood, is one of the biggest healing aspects of this wilderness solo.
I am